Hey guys, it's magic time again. That's right, my name's AshAdams, and I'm here to teach you guys how to do some pretty cool magic tricks that you can impress your friends with. This is one right here that you can make at home. All you need is a piece of cardboard and a marker. Now with your marker, draw one dot right in the center of the piece of cardboard. On the other side, draw 4 dots, one in each corner. On the other side, draw 3 dots, and then on the other side, draw 6 dots, okay? But remember, on the first side, only draw 1. Okay, now once you've done that, yeah, that's the trick. I'm just kidding. All right, that is the trick. I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. It's pretty cool, and it's something you can make right now. All you need is really a piece of cardboard and a marker. But I told you I only drew 1 dot, but that's not really true. I actually have another dot there. You don't tell anybody about that dot. So go home, get a piece of cardboard, draw 2 dots there. On the other side, I showed you 4 dots, but there's actually another dot there. You don't tell anybody about that one either. So you got 6 dots here and 2 dots there, and you're ready to go. You just cover up a dot, walk up to one of your friends and say, hey, look, I got a card with a dot. And they're going to look at you like you're a little crazy, right? But no, then you show them on the other side. You cover up that dot before you turn it around, and you show them that you have 4 dots, one in each corner. Then before you turn it around again, you cover up an empty space right there. So you show them that you have 3 dots. If you say there's 3, they're going to, you believed me, didn't you? You believed it, right? Before you turn it around again, you cover up that empty spot right there, and you tell them that there are 6 dots. See, it looks like it is. Isn't that neat? Yeah, so it looks like there's 1 dot, 4 dots, 3 dots, and 6 dots. But there's 1 on the first side. Pretty neat, huh? So you guys can impress your friends with that. I'll show it to you again in a minute. We'll see if we can all do it together. But I've got something even more incredible to show you right now. And it's right down here on this table. Come along, right here. I'll set this over here and this right here. Right here on the table, I've got some candies. You probably recognize these from Valentine's Day. There are 4 in this corner. So these are 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 candies in that row right there. Let's count this row right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. And the top row right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. And along the other side, that's right, guess what? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in that row. 10 candies in every single one of the rows. Now, you ask one of your friends to come along. You, sir, would you like to help out? I've got a bowl of candy here. Oh, there's more. That's right. Take out any piece of candy you want, and I'd like you to add that piece of candy into any one of the little piles here on the table. Any one you want. Now look at that. He's changed everything. Everything has changed. He put 1 candy right there. That makes this row have 11 candies, right? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All the rest have 10. But watch very carefully. My hands are empty. Watch what I do. I won't touch that candy that you just added. But I'm going to move some candies around the table, just like this. And now everything has changed. That candy has now disappeared. That's right. Let's count it again. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candies in this top row. On the side row, we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candies in this row. On this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. And that's right, on this row, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. The candy has disappeared. I know. Let's try it again. Here, sir, take any candy that you want and add it into any one of the piles that you want. He put it right there. Now watch carefully. He's changed everything. This has 11 candies in the row. If you want to count them, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. But watch carefully as my hands are empty, but I will move some candies around the table and you will see something amazing happen. Look. And now it has disappeared. That's right. Let's count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 candies in that row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that row. It's disappeared again. How did it happen? We can try it again. That's right. Why don't you try a corner? How about that? Or you can put it anywhere you want. But there you go. Take a candy and put it in any one of the rows that you want, any one of the little piles.
I will try a corner.
There you go. This has changed everything even more drastically, if you realize. Because now there are 11 in this row, but there's also 11 in this row here as well. That's right. See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in that row. But watch carefully. The hands are empty. I never take anything away, do I? But I just move some candies around, just like this. Move this one over here. Move one of these over here. Move this one over there. Move this one over here. And it's done. A candy has disappeared. That's right. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that row. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that row. It has disappeared. And guess what? We could do this all day long. That's right. You could continue doing this over and over again with your friends, and you will always have 10 in each row. Pretty amazing, isn't it? I'm going to show you guys how to do this in just a minute when we come back. See you then. We're back. You guys ready to learn this amazing trick with these candies? Now, you don't have to just use candy. You could use pennies or pebbles or anything you want. But I'm using these little Valentine's Day candies because we have plenty of these left over, because no one really likes these anyway, do they? So here's what you do when you first start this trick. The arrangement on the table is really important, but it's really easy. Watch. In the opposite corners, these two corners here, you put 4 candies. 4 in each corner here. The other 2 corners, there are 3 candies. That's the most important thing. 4 in these opposite corners and 3 in this corner. The in-between piles are just piles of 1 and 2. And they can be in any order. There could be 2 there, 1 there, or 1 there and 2 there. It doesn't matter. Just so each row has a pile of 2 and a pile of 1. A pile of 2, a pile of 1, a pile of 2, and a pile of 1. And there you're ready to go. So 4 in these 2 corners, 3 in these 2 corners, and then alternating 2 and 1s. Now, it looked like there were a lot of moves and it was very complicated, but really, there are only 2 important moves in this entire game. All the rest of the moves didn't really do anything to the row. I just added those in to confuse everybody. For instance, there are 10 right now in this row. If I were to move a candy from the middle over to the other pile there, there's still 10 in every row. Nothing has changed. But here are the important moves. Get ready. When a person adds a candy, if they add it into one of the center piles, that's the center in each row, the piles of 2 and 1 right now, any of the center piles, let's say we add it right over here into this row. That makes this row 11. All you have to do now is go to the end, one of the corner piles, the end of the row that they put their candy in, and you move one of these candies, either from this end or this end, you move it into the other row here. So I'm going to use the one with the most candies, this corner of 4, and I'll move one of these over right there. And you're done. You see, now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this row. And there's still 10 in every row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in that row. Because by moving one from the corner into this row didn't change the number of this row, but it changed the number in this row. Pretty neat, huh? Now, the other only important move that you got to know is if they add a candy into one of the corners. So let's try that right now. You put one into this corner. Let's move it right there into that corner. Because now you've got 11 in this row and 11 in this row. That's 2 rows that you have to now take care of. Now this is the only time where you're going to have to move 2 candies to make this whole thing work. But it's really easy. If they pick a corner, you go down to the opposite ends of that corner. And that means you move one of these candies over into its row at this end. And you move down to this end and you move one of these candies over there. And you're done. You now have 10 in every one of the rows. See, there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll repeat. All you got to do is if they add a candy into one of the middle piles right here, let's add that one. You then go down to one of the ends. Let's move this one. And you move a candy in to the other row. And you're done. If they add a candy into one of the corners, let's put one at this corner. You then go down to the opposite corners from that corner and move one into the opposite rows there. And you're done. There's still 10 in each row. You can do this over and over and over again. Now, you'll have to quit when there's only one candy in a corner. Because if they add a candy into one of these corners where you have to move that corner, that means you'd have to move that one into a row. And that's not very impressive. So anytime you get down to one candy in a corner, it's time to call it quits and eat some of the candies. You know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Hey, you remember that first trick that we showed you? The one with the dots? Let's try that again, just so we remember how that one works too. Here it is. So you remember, there's 2 dots here. You don't show anybody that one. And on the other side, there's 5, but you cover up a dot when you show 4. So it looks like this, right? 1, 4, 3, and 6. Isn't that pretty neat? It looks pretty good, doesn't it? 1 and 4. Now, you got to remember, when you turn it around, you don't want to show anybody that there's not a dot underneath that right there. And then when you turn it around again, you make sure you don't show anybody that there's not a dot there either. We got, I don't know, what was the next one? There was 3 and, oh yeah, there was 8. That's right, I forgot. Anyway, hope you had fun with those tricks. We'll see you next time.